Welcome to the 3905 Century Club. The Century Club was founded over 45 years ago in 1977 and has thousands of members across the globe. We offer over 40 fun and challenging awards, with our pinnacle award being the Master Degree. My name is Debbie, and my call sign is Kilo 9 Delta Bravo Bravo. Today, I'd like to talk to you about becoming a member of the Century Club. Once a member, you can apply for awards and have voting rights in the club's elections. Becoming a member is free and quite easy, especially if you've been on a few nets of the same band and mode. To become a member, you need to earn your first 100-point award on whatever band and mode you choose. Let's take a look at the 100-point award application. All right, here we are at the 3905 Century Club website. It's 3905ccn.org. On the left-hand side, we have a little quick link to become a member. There's some additional information there. And we're going to go to the 100-point application. All right, the top of this has got some of the information I'll be going over with. You can come back and take a look at it more in depth at your convenience. Let's get down to the application. So first off, when you do a 100-point award, you have to do it on one specific band and mode. You can earn multiple 100-point awards on different bands and modes combinations in the future. But for your first one, you want to pick your band and mode, and all the contacts that you make must be on that band and mode, and you must have a confirmed QSL for all those contacts. So for example, I'm going to come down here and we're going to say we're going to do the 40-meter single sideband. And we're going to pretend that this is KL7OR, that he is the one submitting this. All right, each section of the application tells you how many points for each of the contacts you have. So let's start with the first one. State capitals. State capitals are worth 10 points each. And for the application, you can only put the state in here one time for the application. So you can't have, that you worked 3 different people at the Tennessee State Capitol. You can only have Tennessee on there once. But so let's say that we've done, had contact with Whiskey Bravo 0, Charlie Sierra Foxtrot. Go back and put caps on. Whiskey Bravo 0, Charlie Sierra Foxtrot, and he is in Nebraska. And there we've got his card, and that is 10 points right there. Second section, 2-letter calls. 2-letter calls are station call signs that have 1 or 2 letters only in the suffix. So some examples of this would be K2YS, who is in New Jersey. You got the 2, and then you've got the 2 letters after the number. You got AI4K, who is in Tennessee. You've got the 4 with just 1 letter after. You've got AA1NA in Mississippi. There's 2 letters after the number. And then some folks will bring a special event station to a net. So let's use November 1 Alpha, and let's say that that was portable in Mississippi. And there's just 1 letter after the number. So those are your 2-letter calls. Each of those are worth 5 points each. So on this application so far, we've got 10, 20, 30 points already, and we've only used 5 contacts. The next section you can choose to use is DX. You certainly can use your DX. They are worth 5 points apiece. Same thing applies. VE3CMB would be a good example. And he is in Ontario. So there he is. Canada's a DX. That's another 5 points there. YLs. You can use YLs if you'd like. Let's use me, K9DBB. And I'm in Tennessee. 5 points again. And the last section that you could use is the combos. A combo is two or more family members operating the same station at the same time. An example of this is AI4K and me, K9DBB, our husband and wife, and we're always on the radio together. So you could certainly put us over here for 10 points for each combo. But in our scenario, you'll see that it's the same thing. AI4K is a two-letter call, so he's worth 5 points, and I'm a YL worth 5 points, which is 10 points. So it really is the same thing whether you separate us in these two categories or you put us over here. But there are some combos that check in where perhaps the it's two brothers and neither of their call signs are two-letter calls, work in the same, so you can see where that would be beneficial to put them over here as a combo. Now, what doesn't qualify as a combo is a station who comes on the net that brings along a club call with them. Yes, you call the operator and you automatically log the club call as well. It's a 2-for-1 deal, but they are not considered a combo and would not qualify as a combo on the awards application. So it's up to you how you fill this application out, but the name of the game is to come up to 100 points. Some people would work 10 state capitals, and that's 100 points, and they just fill in their 10 calls here and they're done. It can be a combination, or maybe you just want to put two-letter calls in here. It's entirely up to you how you fill this out. Keep in mind that the 100-point award is the first in the progression towards the master degree. So once you use a call sign, it cannot be used again on future progression awards of the same band and mode. So we're doing 40-meter sideband, and we use these call signs. None of these can be on future 40-meter sideband progressive awards. Now, the thing that you can keep in mind is that anytime someone is portable or mobile or in another state, portable, mobile, those are considered new call signs. So you absolutely could have K2YS go mobile in his home state of New Jersey, and you could have K2YS mobile in New Jersey, just as well as you could have K9DBB mobile in, say, Oklahoma. Those would be considered different call signs for the purposes of our awards. So keep this in mind. You do not want to use your hard to work states. Alaska and Hawaii can be difficult. We don't see that many on there as often as other call signs. For me, Delaware is difficult. I wouldn't put a Delaware on here. But in the end, it's entirely up to you. Excuse me. How you fill this out, as long as once you have it filled out, it totals 100 points. And again, it tells you up here, 10 points for state capitals, 5 for here, 5 for here, 5 for here, and 5 points apiece on the combos. Once you have 100 points on here, you want to come down here, you want to fill out the rest of your application, your name, address, your email. You want to mark that this is your free first award, and how you want to receive that award, paper, PDF, or maybe you want both. Then once you have the award completed, you want to make photocopies or scans of the corresponding QSLs that you have for these contacts. And then you want to email this application and the scans of your cards to your awards manager, your area awards manager. Yes, you can physically mail your cards, but you would need to provide postage for them to be mailed back. It's pretty easy to find a free scan program that you can use to be able to scan your cards and email, and seems to be the way that the majority of the people are sending in awards nowadays. So how do we find your awards area awards manager? Go back to the web page and go up to club info, go to your administration and your leadership. And under here, you've got area awards managers. And we used KL70R in our example. He's in the 7th area. It tells us that Joe, KF7HNC, is the area awards manager, and we have an email to email Joe. We can email him that information, and they'll get back to you with an approval and get your certificate sent out to you. Your area awards manager is a helpful person. If you have questions or you're not sure about something, you can certainly email that person and they'd be glad to help you. Just as would anybody on the net. You're more than welcome to look me up on QRZ and send me an email if I can help you with anything. And hey, if you're using NetLogger, open up that AIM window, and it's a almost instant message, and it gives you the ability to chat with people that are also logged into the net and say hi. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the AIM window as well. We'd be glad to help you. I think that covers filling out the 100-point award application. Look forward to welcoming you as a new member of the Century Club. Until then, 73.